Hey, this is Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com on board the MSC Seashore. From my balcony, cabin 12223, MSC Cruises. Okay, we've all read the reviews. Some are good, some are not so good. And I will tell you, I was really thinking about it the week before I came on board here, December 3rd. The itinerary to Ocean Cay, their private island, the reserve there, that MSC Cruises has done an amazing job of nourishing, replenishing, everything, just doing a great job getting it to be an amazing stop on a cruise, and heading to Nassau right now. So as I was saying, read the reviews, and my daughter said, hey Dad, just keep an open mind. And so I did. And I've been pleasantly surprised. Number one, the boarding at the terminal there in Port Canaveral. I drove from Jacksonville, about a 2.5-hour drive. My boarding time was 2:30, and so I went there, parked off-site, and then I took the van over to the terminal. I got to the parking place around 1:20 or so, went over, and I blinked, and I was on the ship. That's how quick it was. You know, I carried my own luggage, went up the escalator, went through the terminal, go to Station 25, handed my passport, handed my printed out information. They ask you to print that out. So I had a piece of paper with my boarding information and handed it to the person, handed my passport. There you go. And so walked right on the ship that quick. I mean, it's probably one of the fastest boarding I've ever experienced. Now, I would say if I would have boarded at 11:30 or 12 or 12:30, it may not have been that easy. But by boarding at 2 o'clock, actually 1:45, it went pretty quick. Now, I know a lot of people, even like myself, will say, I want my vacation to start as early as possible, And I get that. I mean, I want to board at 11:30 or 12, have lunch on the Lido deck. But you know as well as I do that when you board certain cruises, maybe your cabin's not ready till 1 or 2. Now, I will say on Virgin Voyages, I boarded around 2 o'clock, and my cabin was ready and good to go. And that was Virgin Voyages, and that's another video. But for MSC, I think it's really nice. First of all, the ship only a couple of years old, MSC Seashore. I just shot a video of the Pirates Cove, which is great for the kids, and also the arcade, which is, again, good for kids and adults. The ship is amazing. The technology is off the chain. They have these huge iPads in the hallways where you can book your shows, you can book your restaurants. They have the kiosks there where if you need to register your key, you can do that, register your onboard account, and you just hold it up there. I shot a video on that too. The food is good. It's tasty. It's hot. Even the buffet at 6 a.m., eggs, bacon, sausage. So that was good. The show's okay. You know, I went to the rock show. I thought that was very good. There's a comedian tonight. The sail away party I thought was really good. A lot of energy. The cruise director on here is very kind. The spa, I'm actually going to be going to the spa this morning to check that out. The onboard gratuities are quite a bit cheaper than the other ones, than Carnival and NCL. And we all know gratuities go up. Going back to Virgin Voyages, tips, gratuities are included, which is very, 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 very cool, because so many people over the years have said, hey, I just want one price and I don't have to worry. And Virgin Voyages is definitely, now granted, sailing on Virgin Voyages is going to be a couple pennies more, but you're not having to worry about tips. You're not having to worry about the gratuities on your receipts after you get a drink. But I will tell you, when I first saw my cabin steward, handed my cabin steward a crisp $50 bill just to say thank you. And I think that's very cool too. But gratuities, I want to say, for this 5-day, 4-night cruise is like $64, which is, definitely worth it. But I did tip my cabin steward when I saw him this morning too. I did have to ask for a washcloth though, and I know like at resorts, sometimes they don't give you a washcloth for your face or to wash your body. So I asked my cabin steward for a washcloth, and he gave me that. But anyway, On a scale of 1 to 10, listen, I'll give it a 10. I think the ship is great. The technology is great. It's great for families, great for couples. There's lots of bars. There's lots of excitement. Last night I was in the sports bar, watched the Jaguars lose, watched our quarterback Trevor Lawrence get hurt. But the sports bar is very, very nice. Everything about this ship is nice. And so we're heading to Nassau right now. And I want to thank everyone at MSC Seashore for this great experience. And just for transparency, I did pay. This was not a comped cruise by any stretch. I did pay for this cruise, so all the opinions and everything are my own. But the cabin is nice. I like it. Would I recommend it to my family and friends? 110%. So militaryfairs.com. Be sure to go there if you're a veteran like myself, a member of the military. If you are a family member of a military person, active or veteran, we get deep discounts on cruises, all-inclusive resorts, hotels, and airfare. If you want a cruise, go directly. You can just email me directly, Scott@militaryfairs.com. I'll hook you up with a great cruise. Just let me know your demographic, what you want. Holland America for older folks. But still, a lot of multi-generational, but it is 5-star, great itineraries, totally 5-star. You got Princess, you got Oceania, you got Carnival, you got Royal Caribbean, you got NCL. And again, I have to say my new favorite is Virgin Voyages, because that's a lot of fun. Adults only, no kids, and there's just a lot of pluses to Virgin Voyages. But I will tell you, MSC, and Ocean Cay. I got to give a shout out to Ocean Cay. We were there yesterday. The light show at the lighthouse was very, very cool. I actually watched it from the ship. Ocean Cay, hats off to MSC for doing a great job there. Heading to Nassau, I'm probably not going to even get off the ship. But again, thanks MSC Cruises. I appreciate it. Hopefully next time I can experience Yacht Club and see how that experience is. Scott Lara, president of militaryaffairs.com, thecruisegenius.com. Have a great